Breaking right now, even Netflix have turned on Harry and Meghan. They have been roasted at the streaming network's official bash by the comedian John Mulaney. But this is really significant, actually, because it does suggest that even the streaming company that backed them for success, that paid them $100 million, knows that they are dealing with the biggest flop in entertainment. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle weren't present at Netflix's annual programming event, but the royal pair did catch some strays. John Mulaney, who is returning to the streamer with a new live variety talk show, as in he's their big new star, took aim at the Montecito residence as he was promoting the show. Not since Harry and Meghan has Netflix given more money to someone without a specific plan, he joked. Now, the Daily Mail had a lot more on what went on during this event, and it really is worth looking into it. So they say there were clips of colourful documentaries starring Victoria Beckham, Eddie Murphy, and former President Barack Obama. They were featured prominently. The Duchess of Sussex was barely mentioned at the event, even though her lifestyle show With Love Meghan is due to be released in March. Worse, in another sign that America is falling out of love with the royal couple, a leading comedian at the event made Harry and Meghan's filmmaking record the butt of a dismissive joke. The Netflix audience responded with snickering and a few woes. A source in the auditorium, who was obviously in the entertainment industry, told the Daily Mail, "It was shocking to me that Netflix would seemingly allow Harry and Meghan to be ridiculed at such a prestigious event. The head honchos were all there. And how strange that a show by the couple who signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix barely featured, apart from one brief clip in a montage. Even filmmaker Tyler Perry, the guy who loaned his LA house to the Sussexes after Megxit, got a mention. It really felt like Netflix didn't give a damn." Royal News Network posted on this, "Ouch. This is a really fun experiment. Not since Harry and Meghan has Netflix given more money to someone without a specific plan. Harry and Meghan, the butt of jokes at Netflix event where Meghan's new show hardly featured." So Angela Levin, our royal mastermind, Prince Harry's biographer, surely this is the moment for Harry and Meghan to press the panic button, because whether they want to believe it or not, Netflix has turned.
Yeah, they need two panic buttons, one for Netflix and one if Trump decides that he will want the documents opened and to see if Harry lied.
It's not every day that a journalist becomes obsessed with an unaired TV show. Yet that's exactly what Dan Wootton seems to be doing with Meghan Markle's upcoming Netflix show. Dan Wootton, ladies and gentlemen, has developed a peculiar fascination with Meghan Markle's forthcoming project. A fascination that seems to be more about crafting a narrative of failure and deceit than about reporting on the facts. It's rather uncommon, wouldn't you agree, for a journalist to be so consumed by a show that hasn't even hit the screens yet? This fixation isn't just about a healthy dose of curiosity or anticipation. No, it's something more, something darker. It's a relentless campaign of preemptive attacks, a barrage of criticisms that appear to be more about the person behind the project, Meghan Markle, than the project itself. The question that begs to be asked is why? Why is Mr. Wootton so hell-bent on undermining this project? Why is he so eager to paint a picture of failure before the show has even had a chance to premiere? Could it be that this isn't about the show at all, but rather about Meghan Markle herself? Could it be that Mr. Wootton's obsession has less to do with journalistic integrity and more to do with a personal vendetta against the Duchess? The answers to these questions might not be clear-cut, but what is crystal clear is that Dan Wootton's obsession is far from normal. It's a fixation that has transcended the realms of professional journalism and ventured into the territory of personal bias and prejudice. So as we stand on the precipice of the show's release, one can't help but wonder what Mr. Wootton's next move will be. Will he continue to peddle his baseless narratives, or will he finally acknowledge the reality of the situation? Only time will tell. It seems Mr. Wootton has already made up his mind about Meghan's show, but why? What's driving this fixation? Dan Wootton's obsession isn't just peculiar, it's problematic. He's spreading false narratives about Meghan's show and Netflix's support for it. One might wonder why Dan Wootton is so eager to spin tales about Meghan Markle and her upcoming Netflix show. Is it for views, for clicks, or simply to continue his ongoing narrative of criticism and disdain? Whatever the reason, it's clear that his claims are not grounded in reality. Let's dissect his statement. Netflix itself is roasting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after realising it spent $100 million on the biggest turkeys, liars and wasters in the entertainment industry. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? But where is the evidence? Wootton doesn't provide any. His words are as empty as the accusations they contain. His claim that Netflix is roasting Meghan and Harry is not just misleading, it's downright false. In reality, Netflix has been nothing but supportive of Meghan's creative vision and the much-anticipated project. The Netflix CEO himself has expressed excitement about the show and the impact it is set to have. This is far from the regretful attitude Wootton wants us to believe. Yet, Wootton continues to weave these fabrications, painting a picture of failure for a show that hasn't even premiered yet. He's so eager to predict a downfall that he's ignoring the growing buzz and anticipation surrounding the project. But why let facts get in the way of a good story, right? It's clear that Wootton and his followers would rather believe their own made-up narratives than face the truth. But the reality is, facts don't lie. Netflix is celebrating Meghan's work, not roasting it. And as for the show, it's already generating massive excitement and anticipation. Wootton's baseless attacks do more than just misinform. They perpetuate a harmful narrative about Meghan Markle and her work. Let's remember, words have power, and it's our responsibility to question those who use them to spread falsehoods. After all, truth always prevails over fiction. Now, let's clear up some of Wootton's misinformation. Despite his claims, Netflix is fully behind Meghan's show. The idea that Netflix is regretting its investment in Meghan's show is a figment of Wootton's imagination, a fabrication designed to fit his narrative. In reality, the streaming giant is fully committed to Meghan's project and has shown nothing but support from the get-go. Netflix executives have expressed their excitement and anticipation for the show, with the CEO himself backing Meghan's creative vision. This isn't the behaviour of a company that's regretting its investment or roasting one of its creators, as Wootton would have you believe. Instead, it's the response of a platform that understands and appreciates the value Meghan brings to the table. Her unique perspective, her commitment to authenticity, and her dedication to telling stories that matter. These are the elements that Netflix is investing in. This isn't just about one show or one deal, it's about a long-term partnership, a shared vision for creating content that resonates with audiences worldwide. Wootton's attempts to paint a picture of regret and disappointment are nothing more than a smokescreen. They're a distraction from the real story here, the story of a strong, independent woman making her mark in the entertainment industry, despite the relentless attacks and baseless criticism. So let's not get swept up in Wootton's falsehoods. Instead, let's focus on the facts. Netflix is not just standing by Meghan, they're standing with her. They're supporting her vision, they're excited about her project, and they're ready to share this show with the world. Wootton's narrative of regret and disappointment couldn't be further from the truth. It's a tale spun from thin air, a fabrication designed to stir up controversy where there is none. Netflix is standing by Meghan, not regretting their investment as Wootton would have us believe. While Wootton predicts failure, the reality is that Meghan's show is generating buzz and anticipation. Indeed, the excitement surrounding Meghan's upcoming Netflix show is palpable. It's like the air before a thunderstorm, charged and electric. This energy isn't just confined to her fans, but is spreading across the globe, touching everyone who loves a good story and captivating performances. The anticipation is building, like a wave gathering strength before it crashes onto the shore. Meghan's show isn't just another show on Netflix's extensive roster. It promises to be a game changer, a trailblazer. The potential impact of this show is enormous. It's not just about the entertainment value, though we're sure it'll have plenty of that. It's about breaking barriers and challenging norms. It's about giving voice to stories that need to be heard, stories that haven't been given their due in mainstream media. This show is eagerly awaited by viewers, and not just because it's Meghan's project, it's because of what it represents. It's a symbol of change, of progress. It's a testament to the power of creativity and the magic of storytelling. It's a beacon of hope in an industry that often seems to be stuck in a rut. Wootton might be predicting failure, but his words are like a drop in the ocean, insignificant and easily forgotten. The buzz surrounding Meghan's show is a testament to her star power and the faith people have in her ability to deliver a show that's not just entertaining, but also meaningful and impactful. Meghan is a force to be reckoned with, a woman who doesn't let baseless criticism deter her or dim her shine. She's a woman who stands tall, and her show is a reflection of that strength and resilience. The anticipation for Meghan's show is more than just excitement. It's a celebration of her spirit, of her determination to make a difference. It's a testament to the power of a woman who refuses to be silenced, who refuses to be anything but herself. Meghan's show is set to be a hit, contrary to Wootton's baseless predictions. The world is waiting, and we can't wait to see what she has in store for us. Dan Wootton's obsession with Meghan Markle's show is both peculiar and problematic. As we've seen throughout this video, Wootton's fixation on the Duchess of Sussex and her soon-to-be-released Netflix show has led him down a path of generating false narratives, devoid of any credible sources or factual evidence. His claims that Netflix is regretting their investment in Meghan's project are nothing more than a figment of his imagination, a desperate attempt to undermine her endeavours. His approach is not only misleading, but also raises questions about the ethics of his reporting. The very essence of journalism is to shed light on the truth, not to twist it to fit one's personal narrative or vendetta. It's high time that Wootton takes a step back and re-evaluates his journalistic integrity. Contrary to Wootton's claims, Netflix has shown nothing but support for Meghan's project. The streaming giant, a formidable player in the entertainment industry, is not only standing by Meghan, but is also excited about the potential impact of her show. The CEO himself has expressed no regrets, but rather exudes confidence in Meghan's creative vision. The anticipation for Meghan's show is palpable, generating a buzz that's hard to ignore. Despite not having premiered yet, it has already attracted widespread attention, a testament to Meghan's star power and the potential of the show. Wootton's attempts to predict the show's failure seem more like wishful thinking than an accurate forecast. In conclusion, it's essential to separate the wheat from the chaff, the facts from the fiction. Wootton's false narratives serve only to muddy the waters, while the truth remains clear as crystal. Netflix is supporting Meghan, and her show is highly anticipated. His baseless attacks can't change that.